my daughter my strength. My son, the star, will be my resurrection. Born in all the wrong that I did.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. Friday.
We're here in Miami, Florida, as we see a beautiful bird's-eye view of the American Airlines Arena. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here alongside my colleagues Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke will be joining us from the sideline. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. This is a look now at the State Farm starting lineups. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Kevin Durant.
You know, no matter what you do with Durant defensively, nothing bothers him. You try to be physical with him. You know, that's probably your best bet, but that's easier said than done because he can get around you with that speed and quickness. But really what he's looking to do is create space and shoot over the top.
And you've just highlighted a lot of what he has from a skills standpoint, but it's his demeanor, that unflappable nature, that always in attack mode. He's got the quick release. He's got the size to shoot over most any defender. And he can go for buckets in a hurry. He's streaky, but he's efficient as well as effective for long stretches. He's special.
Here's Battier, following the score by Oklahoma City. He feeds it to Bosh. And the rebound goes to Perkins.
Well, you look at Chris Bosh, and last year he put together another solid season with Miami, averaged about 18 points and 8 boards. Not the numbers that he had when he was in Toronto, but of course he didn't have all that talent around him. He's fit in quite well with Wade and LeBron.
That doesn't go either for Bosh.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Westbrook passes to Ibaka. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And for Bosh, Clark, you know, the dip in his numbers that he said himself he's wanted to correct is to get his rebounding numbers back up in double digits.
Yeah, but you have to look at this Miami team as one of the best in the league, and the forwards do an unusual amount of rebounds. I mean, LeBron and D-Wade as a 2-guard and 3, they get a ton of rebounds, so Bosh doesn't necessarily have to do a bunch of glass either.
So here's Westbrook, following the basket by Chris Bosh. Ibaka, he's guarded by Bad. Ibaka, no luck. He'd have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bosh, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Baseline try, gets the bucket. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Good luck trying to figure out how to defend this guy. It's a major order and hard to come up with an answer for him.
Wade kicks to Bosh. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
Looked like they found the soft spot in the defense there.
And Westbrook, here we go. The feed to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook, kicks to Durant. Fires the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant. And here we go with Dwayne Wade. Can't get it to go.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
And that does it for the first quarter.
6. 10.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Maynard is out there with Harden. And there's Daquan Cook. Then there's Perry Jones. And it's Collison at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Well, Maynard is a leader and a playmaker when he's on the floor. Loves to have the ball in his hands. Very pure, traditional point guard trying to set up his teammates, but he can also score when called upon.
Well, that's what the good point guards do. Often you don't have to go out and force anything. You just have to be willing to get the ball to your teammates in the places that suit them best. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami.
When the Big Three formed, one of the first thoughts that followed was, who's going to play with them? In 2011, the bench was thin, but it got a little better last year, I thought, Kevin.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Guys, though Kendrick Perkins is not a big scorer, the Thunder feel that he's exactly what they need inside. His former coach and current coach of the Celtics, Doc Rivers, said, "His influence on that team is dramatic to me. You can see it, you can feel it. They're all defensive players now. Perk has completely changed the culture of that team. You can just see it on the floor." Kevin, Perk's not shy about holding his teammates accountable defensively.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks.
A little added hang time right there.
Yeah, letting himself down easy, it looks like.
Soft landing.
Yeah, a little better for the knees, so I don't blame him.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. I agree, Clark. You know, the Heat were able to add a little bit of depth last season. They would need to because Bosch got hurt in the playoffs.
Yeah, but, you know, it was interesting. For most of the season, it seemed like there just wasn't enough depth, but eventually it came through in the playoffs. Shane Battier played extremely well in the finals. Haslam came through for them. Mike Miller had an unbelievable Game 5 to close out Oklahoma City. So the depth was sort of... Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bosch comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Shane Battier subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Collison. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Serge Ibaka. Durant, that's good. Here's LeBron. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of the game. Allen, right side. Down low. Battier dishes to LeBron. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Battier. Lewis comes in for LeBron. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Perkins. Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. Daquan Cook's checked in for James Harden. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. Cook, the pass to Maynard. To the paint, Cook. Here's Collison. A strong effort on the rebound. Nets the second chance points. Collison's got his first points in this one. Now here's Wade. He started close. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Quality free throw shooter a year ago, about 79%.
Both free throws good from Wade. 11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Westbrook. And here's Harden for 3.
Well-contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
15.
It's the Heat leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, the points have really come in bunches for him so far, and not really a surprise because you know exactly what he can do.
Well, he's been in the groove all game long, Steve, and not too many hiccups in regards to his shooting, but we also have come to expect this from him, so we're not surprised by it.
At the 2 and 3 was superstar duo of D-Wade and LeBron James. Chris Bosh is out there with Shane Battier, and it's Chalmers in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Hit his foot, and they're saying he kicked the ball. Durant kicks to Sefolosha. Durant fires for 3, gets the bucket. Durant's got 11 points.
Kevin Durant, 3-time NBA. Actually, he's led the NBA in scoring the last 3 seasons. Remarkable when you consider how young this guy is.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Guys, as you know, this Oklahoma City Thunder team made it all the way to the finals last year. A great achievement for a team so young. And of course, they still have plenty of room to grow. One big area is improving their passing. Last season, they were dead last in the league in assists. A lot of one-on-one basketball making up their offense. Forward Nick Collison said, "What's going to make us an elite team is being able to play together and share the basketball. I think the higher we go in that statistic will be good for us, being able to get more wins in a tough playoff series when the defense is really good. You have to be able to move the ball, and that's what we have to focus on." Kevin, they're trying to make a move in that direction.
Doris, we saw that in San Antonio in that series. It almost seemed like they started to incorporate some of the Spurs' great passing into their offense. Just getting better. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Batty. Lewis comes in for LeBron. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. Durant, the youngest ever scoring champion back in 2010, so naturally also the fastest to 3 scoring titles as well, Steve.
Well, to think that he's been able to accomplish everything that he has, and he's still in his early 20s. It's just amazing. Of course, leading his team to the finals a year ago as well. He's become one of the most dominant players in the league, and the scary thing is he's only going to get better.
And here comes Durant.
Oh, what a throw down there. Man, oh man, finishing with flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one, you're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Shane Battier is checked in for Haslem. LeBron comes in for Rashard Lewis. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's now got 10 points in the game.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Well, one thing that you can't say is that the Thunder's rise to the top caught anyone by surprise. In the annual GM survey before the season started, more than 2/3 of the general managers in the league picked Oklahoma City to win the West.
And the Heat making a change here. Wade's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Perkins comes in for Nick Collison. And Daquan Cooks subbed in for Kevin Durant. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Allen.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's Wade. Good. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
Harden inside the 3. It went right down as the buzzer sounded.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know how he has...
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Heat lead by 4. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter and time to check in with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke, to find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Hey guys, well it was the stretch by the Heat that garners the uncontainable game today. They wanted to come out strong early on and apply pressure at both ends of the floor, and it's done the job for them as they are in a position to win.
Doris, thanks, and I think we can all agree the whole flow to their game sort of gelled at that point, don't you think, Steve?
Oh yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Everything came together for them all at once. I mean, their shots started dropping one after another at one end, and then at the other end, they went into lockdown mode defensively.
Yeah, it was truly a good stretch for them, Steve. All they needed were a few things to kind of click into place, and then they were rolling on all cylinders.
So for Oklahoma City right now, it's Westbrook at the 1 with Harden and Durant flanking him at the 2 and 3. Nick Collison out there at Perkins. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslem. Battier comes in for Rashard Lewis. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Ray Allen. And it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. Harden kicks to Perkins, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And the Thunder making a change here. Cephalosha's checked in. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter, and it's Durant missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Battier cannot hit. Thunder trailing by 4. Cephalosha with it, picked up by Battier. Cephalosha dishes to Westbrook, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for James Harden. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Bosch heads the pick for Wade. Over Perkins. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And the shot is good. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Harden outside. Harden right side. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
LeBron against Durant to take the lead. Count it!
Big time shot.
Really clutch.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now Chalmers. The dish to Wade. Over Harden. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And that's an intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And the Heat making a change here. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 1. There's 18 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
No need to rush things, although I think you do want to get a shot off in time to the point where if you miss it, you got a shot on an offensive rebound.
Well, if you got a play in your quiver that gets you a good shot, one you've been saving all game, now's the time to use it.
Here's Battier. It's good!
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're losing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you take.
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Well, they...
Okay.
Drop it to the floor.